guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elia for those of you who are new here. I'm a singer, songwriter, and content creator. I don't know, who knows at this point. But before we get started, please subscribe down below and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up because today we're going to be talking about my new single that is going to be released this Friday. I guess depending when you watch this, who knows, but August 23rd. August 23rd, my single, Are You Coming Back, will be available on all music platforms. That means Spotify, iTunes, Soundcloud, YouTube, actually. There will be a music video, so you have to stay tuned for all of those things. You know, honestly, depending where you listen to music, I don't know, you know, there's some strange places on the internet, but it's gonna be available everywhere, and I'm so excited, like, I'm just ready. I'm ready. I was born ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, for realsies, because basically the past few months, I mean this whole year, I mean like my whole life, I have been writing songs, right? And really working on being a better songwriter and really honing in on the craft and, you know, like just practicing every single day. Literally I come home and I like write songs, or like any 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I'll go to a coffee shop and just write. So it's been a long time coming. I released my last song, Karma, in April 27th, I released it, which is also available, which you can watch the music video here. I'll put in the cards somewhere, or in the link down below, whatever you prefer or decide. And so that was really fun because it was finally like releasing a new song in the past like 2 years, even though I have all these songs in my phone and in my heart. Yeah. But songs take a little bit of time to produce and write and perfect, and basically I just write, record demos, and we kind of like bring it back and decide which one is the best one, which one goes with me the most, which one is like kind of in the direction that we're going in. But I was thinking about doing a separate video about basically like how to make a song kind of, and kind of take you through the steps of like what I do in the studio, what I do when I'm not in the studio, what I do with demos and things like that, but we'll talk about that later. So Are You Coming Back is going to be available on Friday, August 23rd. You can pre-save it. I'll leave all the links down below so that you can be the first to hear it once it comes out at midnight. Here, the thing is, my bedtime is 10 p.m., so I won't be awake, but who knows, maybe I will. But maybe wherever you are in the world, you will be awake and you'll be like, yo, I'm listening and it's 12:01. If you are, you can shout me out on Instagram and I will totally reshare your story or post about it. Which, if you aren't following me on Instagram, you can follow me at Elia Music. You can definitely get an insight of like what I'm doing every single day on Instagram. So make sure to follow me there. Also follow me on Spotify, that's super important, or Apple Music, depending on what you're listening to. Either one works, but I'm Elia on Spotify, Elia on iTunes, Elia on everything. Okay, I'm on another level. Okay, here we go. It's crazy because I had written another song that we basically were almost done with, and then we planned a release date and everything, and then I was like, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like this is the one. So I was like, pause this really quick. Let me go back to the drawing board, or the writing board, I should say. Songs, and then we kind of went from there, and then I landed on Are You Coming Back? I'm super excited. It's an 80s dance bop that you can cry to in the dark when you're feeling sad, but then you're like, I'm over you, but I still want to be sad for a little bit. Does everyone feel like that, or is that just me? I don't know. I also want to note that there will be a music video with the song Are You Coming Back, and a huge thank you and shout out to On Next Sunday. She basically styled me and helped with location and so many different things. So a huge shout out to Onyx Sunday and Erica for being amazing. If you guys are in El Paso, definitely stop by her store, Onyx. And she also has an online store which you can check out. Okay, other than the single, which is like the main squeeze of everything that I know in my life, honestly, there's like nothing more satisfying than like releasing your own song as an artist. It's like things that you don't realize take years to like achieve, I guess, or so much time and effort. But like once it's out, you're like, oh my God, I had a baby. It's literally like a baby. It's literally like a baby. Okay, maybe it's not like a baby, but you know what I mean. So another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is a new project that I started. It's a podcast. I released a podcast. I teamed up with Beacon Hill Recording Studios. It's called the Restless Podcast, which you can find on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Soundcloud. I'll link everything down below. It's called the Restless Podcast, and basically our goal is to share the stories of young creatives, entrepreneurs, business owners, their successes and their struggles, because I feel like obviously with social media we see a lot of the highlights of people's lives, and this is like a big thing that we all know, but I love hearing stories and podcasts and interviews and all that stuff about kind of the hardships or the steps that they took to get there, tangible things that you can take away and kind of use in your own, even if it's in a different field, because I really wanted to focus on interviewing people that weren't just in music. Even though I have a lot of artist friends and a lot of friends who have had a lot of success in their music careers, I wanted to kind of expand that, because not everyone is trying to be a rock star. Okay, maybe sometimes. Okay, maybe just a little. So I'm interviewing friends from New York, friends from LA, friends from Nashville, friends from all over that are in different fields: fashion, journalism, tech, obviously music, reality TV, just a variety of people. So you guys can check that out and let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the podcast and rate us on iTunes. It really, really helps. We just released our second episode, so you can check that out. But it's been super fun because I just love creating content, not just writing songs and music videos, even though that's my heart and soul. I love, making videos like this, just sitting down and talking with you guys, and also just creating content that people can learn from, because I find myself constantly learning, or wanting to learn, I should say. I'm listening to podcasts, I'm on Skillshare, not sponsored, okay? I'm on Audible, not sponsored. I should be sponsored. Sponsor me, guys. Just all these different outlets, even YouTube. I find myself going into little obsessions on YouTube of home decor, or how to be more organized, or how to be more productive, and things like that. But anyway, I'm going off on a tangent now. So basically, I hope you guys enjoy, me sitting down and talking to the camera, because I think I'm gonna be doing that a lot more, especially because I wanna be sharing, the ins and outs, the nooks and the crannies. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean. I guess I just want to share different parts of my life and not just throwing up covers, but introducing my original music, introducing, behind the scenes at shows and stuff like that. Because I love watching that type of stuff. I don't know if you guys like that, but hopefully you do. So we'll see. Okay, so I know that was a lot of information, so just quick overview. Number 1, my single will be out August 23rd, Are You Coming Back? You can pre-save it, links down below on Spotify or Apple, or it'll also be on SoundCloud, and you can download it, and it'll be super cool. Also stay tuned for the music video as well. And number 2, I released a podcast. You guys can check that out, the Restless Podcast, down below. And I would love to connect with you guys, so please comment down below if you guys like this type of content, if you're excited to hear the new single, if you've never heard my songs before. I do have other original music that I will put in the cards or something like that. Another thing I feel is my birthday is coming up, October 4th. If you want to give me a birthday shout out, I love birthdays. I like celebrating birthdays. I know some people don't, but I'm just into that. I look at it as a milestone. I look at it as I need to reflect on my life. I think I look at my birthday more than New Year's for some reason, because I think it's just a personal thing. So I really like to reflect and kind of think about what my next steps are, what my goals are, and also look at what I've accomplished, because sometimes I forget it's okay, you can chill out, you've done stuff. You're not just sitting in your room talking to yourself. With my birthday coming up, I really want to focus on creating more content for you guys on all platforms, writing more songs, making more videos, releasing more things, because I just feel I have all these ideas and I need to just share them with you guys. So yeah, these are the thoughts in my head. I don't know if anyone cares, but it's fine. I think I'm definitely gonna start making more videos on you know, the journey to being an artist and a singer and an entertainer, especially in 2019, which is almost 2020, which is crazy. I have so many ideas floating around in my brain that I might as well start sharing with you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Yay, yay. And follow me on Spotify so that you can be the first to hear Are You Coming Back?, which is gonna be my new single. I think some of the best advice that I've heard in the past couple of weeks that's really stuck with me and has motivated me is to stay consistent. Don't stop, just keep going, because a lot of people fade out, a lot of people give up or don't pursue their dreams. And like whatever you're doing, you just need to just do it. You just need to keep going. Even if you don't know what you're doing, which is me half the time. Just keep going, and like things will fall into place, and everything has its time. And I have to remind myself this because, again, I'm constantly writing, constantly creating, constantly just wanting to put things out, and I have to be patient. Practicing patience right now and really just trying to hone in on the craft and like just keep going. So I love you guys. Have a great day. I'll see you later.